Liam was a young man who loved music. Since childhood, he felt something magical every time he heard the guitar. The sound of strings made his heart beat faster. He dreamed of holding a guitar in his hands and playing songs that touched people's hearts. He imagined friends sitting around a fire, listening to him play and smiling. That picture lived in his mind for years. One summer, he finally saved enough money to buy a guitar. It was second-hand, scratched, and a little old, but to him it was beautiful. On the first evening, he sat on his bed, placed the guitar on his lap, and tried to play. But the sound that came out was not music. His fingers pressed the wrong strings. His hand moved awkwardly, and soon his fingertips began to hurt. He laughed at himself, but deep inside he felt a wave of frustration. Still, he refused to stop. For the next few days, he practiced with passion. He watched online videos, copied tutorials, and tried to repeat every chord. He sat for hours until his fingers turned red and sore. But after a week, his hands hurt so badly that he could not play at all. He put the guitar in the corner of his room. Days turned into weeks, and dust began to gather on the strings. Liam thought to himself, maybe I am not talented. Maybe this dream is too big for me. One evening, he visited his uncle, who had been playing guitar for many years. His uncle listened quietly as Liam shared his frustration. Then the older man smiled and said, "Liam, talent is not your problem. Your problem is consistency. You practice with fire, but then you stop. The secret is not playing for hours in one day. The secret is playing a little every day. Don't chase perfection, chase discipline. One day of practice means almost nothing. 100 days of practice means everything." Those words struck Liam deeply. That night, he returned home, picked up the guitar from the corner, and made a new promise to himself. He would play every single day, not for hours, not until his hands burned, but for 20 minutes, no matter what. He would not stop again. The first week was still painful. His fingers hurt, the chords buzzed, and many times he wanted to put the guitar down. But each time he whispered to himself, consistency is the secret. And so he kept going, 20 minutes, every day. After 1 month, small progress appeared. His fingers became stronger, the sound became clearer. One evening, he played his first full song. It was simple, not perfect, but it was music. For the first time, his dream felt real. His heart filled with pride, not because he was great, but because he did not quit. 3 months later, the habit felt natural. Every evening before bed, he sat with his guitar. Sometimes tired, sometimes busy, but always present. Friends began to notice. "Can you play for us?" they asked. Nervously, he agreed. When he finished, their applause filled him with energy. That night, he realized consistency was not only changing his skill, it was changing his confidence. 6 months passed. The boy who once gave up could now play songs smoothly, with rhythm and feeling. The guitar no longer felt strange in his hands. It felt like part of him. He understood now what his uncle had meant. Success did not come from sudden passion. Success came from small steps repeated daily. One evening, sitting under the stars, Liam played softly to himself. He thought about his journey. He understood this lesson was bigger than music. It was about life itself. In studies, in health, in work, consistency creates change. Consistency builds strength. Consistency makes dreams possible. Consistency turns small daily actions into big life changes. Stay consistent, and your dream will become real. Follow for more stories like this.